Okay, so Pop has a message, huh?
He does, and we were expecting Tim, maybe Tony to talk, but Pop kind of summed up everything that the Spurs have been through all season today. He was in rare form. I said this earlier. It's the best I've heard Pop all year. Kind of explain things, one, and then how he talked about the team. But of course, he had to get this out of the way first.
The elephant in the room is that we're all hurting because we had an opportunity to win a championship right in the palm of our hand, and it didn't happen. It will dissipate over time, but right now it hurts.
It still hurts. The pain of losing a championship still fresh in the mind for the Spurs, but leave it to Coach Pop to make everything better. We are still all over the Spurs. It never ends, guys. Coach Pop taught the world a very important lesson Thursday night. When you lose with humility, class, and perspective. The message, basketball isn't everything in life, and there's still plenty to celebrate. Now, despite losing in the NBA Finals for the first time in franchise history, the Spurs have nothing to hang their heads about. This team that people have called old for years now continue to be the model organization in the NBA and continue to contend for championships year after year. Now, the Spurs, they're not going to admit it now, but one day they will look back on this season and realize they achieved every goal but one. I'll take those odds any day. And their head coach sums it up like this.
They stuck together as a group and really set a great example in a lot of different ways. I couldn't be more proud of them, and it began in training camp when we committed to playing better defense and wanting to be the best team we could possibly be, and we did that. So it was a great year in a lot of ways.
Now, it wouldn't be a Spurs offseason without this question. Was that the last chance for the Big Three to win a title? It's very possible. Manu Ginobili will be a free agent. Tim Duncan, good news, will be back for at least one more year. But typical Coach Pop, he's not looking ahead to the future just yet.
I don't think anything beyond that. I don't think about, is it the last, is it this, is it that? That's the kind of articles you guys write that we always read. Like, I read every one of them, I swear I do. I swear, I read every one.
I know it's
I have a stack, I have a book, I have a notebook.
I'm sure he has that notebook, by the way. But here's something that you can't read about. You have to see it for yourself. Tim Duncan said Game 7's loss will haunt the Spurs forever, but the perfect medicine for heartbreak is you, San Antonio. As you saw live right here on 4, thousands of fans hit the streets of downtown celebrating despite the loss like it was 99, 03, 05, and 2007 all over again. Then yesterday when the Spurs returned home from Miami, a huge crowd on hand to welcome the team back, showing no matter what, this city will always support its team.
We wanted to bring it home for them so badly, and we were, just embarrassed that we didn't get it done. And then as you look at them all and they just keep cheering, you realize, my gosh, you really felt the love and the way they care for these guys and their team. And then it did make it easier, like, hey, they're with us. They're not exactly mad at us, And it was really a warm feeling, and it was wonderful to see them.
Coach Pop, like I said, in rare form today. There's plenty of time to get into this before free agency starts July 1st, but here it kind of breaks down right here. The Spurs can match any offer to Gary Neal and Tiago Splitter to keep them. Blair, Ginobili, Tracy McGrady are all free to sign wherever they want. Manu could be the biggest dilemma for the Spurs, and both Boris Diaw and Patty Mills have player options if they want to come back.